Hi everyone, I am going to do a video for you today of when you get your Tori Belle lashes from beginning to trying them on. So we're going to go over trimming them, proper placement, and then just a couple other little tips that I have. So I can tell you I already have all my eye makeup done. In general, I don't have everything done because when I'm waiting for the layers of my liner to dry, I will do my brows. I'll fill my brows in or put my gloss on, or maybe just finish up with like my finishing powder or whatever I'm doing. I'll save some of that for the drying time so that I'm not wasting any time. I'm always using my time for something. Okay, today I'm gonna try on Lucky lashes for you. Now these were lashes that were available during March. The reason that I'm using them is because they're very big. I haven't cut them yet, and I want lashes that are really going to show up in this video for you. So you can see the name of the lash is written up here at the top, okay? And then the lashes are at the top of the box. With every single box that I get, I take my lashes out because you can see as I'm looking down at it, the lashes are further away from me than these little pieces, which are called magnets. So I take mine out, okay? And keep this little plastic piece. I usually just get rid of it. But I take them from here to here. I know that's just a little thing, but for me, that means that this lash goes up onto this eye and this lash goes up onto this eye. That's the way I like mine set up. So that's what I do immediately, okay? Now you're gonna put on 2 layers of your magnetic eyeliner. So we'll go ahead and start that. I will tell you, I have hooded eyes. Now, when I pop them open like that, it doesn't show it, but when I'm just at rest, what that means is that this piece of my eye kind of gets hidden. Okay, so when I put on my liner, I cannot open my eye back up all the way right away, or my liner will transfer up to here. Just a little tip in case you're a girl with hooded eyes as well. So you just mix it gently. I'm going to tell you, on my first set of liner, my first tube of liner here, I vigorously mixed it. And close to the end of the time of the liner anyways, I broke the stick, the wand, right off inside there. So I am going to look to the side here into a mirror so I can get this liner on just right. I like mine just above my mascara. Okay, and I take it out just a little bit. I'm not very good at doing a winged liner. But I like a nice thin line that's right above my eye. Okay, and this is not necessary, but for the sake of time, I'm gonna dry it real quick. Okay? You want your layers to be all the way dry before, the first layer to be all the way dry before you move on to the second layer. And then after my second layer, that's when I'll really like get stuff done. I will go make my coffee, do some other things. I like my liner to be totally dry before I move on. Drop my tweezers, guys. Let me reach over here and grab these real quick. Okay, we're gonna do the first layer on the second eye now. Now at this point, you've mixed it up, so you don't really need to keep mixing it like that. It's just kind of habit now for me. So we're gonna lose this one a little bit with the mirror here, but you can see that I pull my eye out a little bit just so that I can get that nice thin line. Now this does not need to go all the way to the inner corner of your eye because your lashes are not going to go to the inner corner of your eye. But if that's a look that you like, you go ahead and go all the way to the inner corner of your eye. If you try to get your lashes all the way into the inner corner though, that is where your eye waters the most, everybody across the board. And so if you put the lash all the way in there, you might find that it does peel up. And that's just because of, I mean, that's just nature. Okay, you can see I got a little bit of liner down here. I'm not going to do anything about that yet because I might get more on it right now. So I'll wait till I'm all the way done. And if it's all the way dry, it'll just kind of pick off pretty easily. And if not, you can use our Shake It Off makeup remover. I just put a little bit on the tip of a Q-tip and wipe that off. And be sure not to get it on any other parts because you want that liner to stick and your lashes to not come off. So let's go ahead and go for that second layer here. So on this left eye for me, oh, I just got some, no, that's okay. My lashes curl all the way up and over. So a lot of times I'll end up hitting my lash too. And so I just try to be like kind of cautious of sticking that through there and making sure that I'm getting it on my skin and not just on my lashes. I'm gonna go ahead and dry this one for just a little bit longer. Like I said, I'll usually do both eyes and then run around the house and get stuff done so that these have dried all the way before I put my lashes on. But there's no need for you guys to have to watch paint dry, right? Some of the other products that I have on today are, I do have our Blush Ignite Lip Plumping Gloss. I told you I have my brows done, so I don't mean that I have them done by someone else. I mean that I've done them. I use our brow gel. It's called The Works. And then I actually mixed it up with two different palettes today. I have on Space Out and Stark Naked. I used different colors from both of them, different browns. And then I actually used one of them as my highlighter today on my cheeks there. Now, if you ever get it a little bit thicker than you meant to, it doesn't matter. It's okay. Like, sometimes liquid liner, if it's not something that you're used to working with, can get a little messy. I recommend a couple different ways to help with that. Either you can use, if you use a regular like pencil liner for your eyes, go ahead and line your eyes with pencil, just one layer, and then that'll give you a guide and you can use your liquid liner over top of that. The other thing that I recommend is just getting some cheap. I mean, go to the Dollar Tree and get some Wet n Wild, I don't know, whatever brand they have there of liquid liner to practice with till you get better at it. That way you're only out $1, right? Instead of trying to practice with this liner, which is obviously more than $1. All right. Yeah, so this is dry. So you'll see it kind of just picks off real easy. Yep. And I got a little over here too. Now I'm going to tell you, at the end of the day, when this has been stuck on there for hours, you are not going to want to just pick it off your eyelids, okay? The skin around your eyes is the most sensitive skin that you have. So the more that you pull on it, the more you're going to give yourself wrinkles. Okay, it's very sensitive skin. So you're either going to want to use, like I said, we have our Shake It Off remover. That's just our eye makeup remover, and it works really well with our eyeliner. It'll take off the rest of your makeup too, but it's oil. It's pretty oily, which that's what makes it, it makes the liner come off so easily. Or if you have your own good oil-based remover. I thought that my remover would work great. I did not purchase it the first time that I bought lashes. I was wrong. And it was good remover, but this liner sticks, which is what we want, right? We don't want it like getting all over our eyelids or at the corners of our eyes. We want it to stick there and hold our lashes on. So it's a good thing, but you have to have a good remover for it too. So let me just take a peek here. Yeah, we're on there pretty good. But we've got a couple more minutes here too, because we're going to talk about trimming our lashes. So we've already moved it so that as we look down, this lash is going to pop up to this eye and this one to this eye. So you can take your lashes I would recommend doing this before you have your liner on so that it doesn't stick, and kind of fit it to your eye, okay? The start of your lash should be at the start of the colored part of your eye, your iris. You don't want to be starting it in here. You want to be starting it right about here, okay? One is so that that wet part of your eye is not making it come off. And two is because you will feel it. If you have it that close to the inner corner of your eye, it's going to hit here, and it's probably going to be an aggravation to you for most of the day. So I already know that for my lashes, when I get a new set, I have to trim off two of the magnets, okay? Let me see if we can get, yes, you can kind of see those little ridges. That's the magnets. So I am going to trim 2 of those off with my scissors here. I use a very small, like fine pair of scissors so that I'm not accidentally like trimming more than I want. Now I trim from the outside of the lash because you can see it's like a little, these are very long, but it's a little shorter, then it goes very long, and then it goes back to short. And so if I trim from the inside, I'm gonna have longer in here, and then it'll go out shorter. So that's not what I want. I want shortest on the inside, and then it'll flare in the middle a lot. And after I trim off 2, it's gonna kind of keep that flare at the end, okay? So I'm gonna feel along here for my 2, and then you're just gonna clip that right off with your scissors, okay? Now careful, they'll go flying on the floor and you'll lose them. So we are not going to throw this out, this little piece, and I'll show you why at the end, okay? So I've got those 2 magnets off. Now these, the back, I'll show you this too. It's not the back anymore. They gave us a new, there's a little band here, okay? That's your magnet, and that's what your lashes are gonna stick onto. It's gonna help keep that shape for them. You know, that nice round shape. However, our eyes aren't all exactly the same, are they? So you're gonna gently roll your band, okay? Loosen it up a little so that it'll form to your eye nice and easy, okay? Then like I said, it's about here that I'm gonna wanna start. I am gonna look in my mirror here. Okay. Kind of get where you want it, and then just kind of lightly press it down. Okay, so there you go. The reason you can keep these little pieces is if you want even more flare, which I don't exactly need with these lucky lashes, but if you do, maybe you're going out, you want them to be big, you can take it to the end of your lash and kind of stick it, it'll stick right on there and give them even more volume. Okay, and that's nice with the kind of some of the smaller lashes to give them a little more oomph at the ends. So let's do the same thing with the second lash here, okay? 10 magnets. I already know that my eye shape with all of these is gonna be 2, so we're gonna trim 2 magnets off here. Just clip that right at the end. Save it in our box. Roll that band a little bit. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to show you. Take it right off if it's not where you want it. If you wait too long to take it off, it'll peel up some of the liner too. And that's okay, just put another layer on, okay? I told someone recently with my first pair of lashes, I think I had like 7 layers of liner on by the time the thing was over because I was kind of being obsessive about where they were placed. But I can tell right away that I had this one a little, I do not like mine hanging off the edge at all. So I'm gonna start it just a little bit further, and then I did that time. There we go, so it goes right to the outer corner of that eye. So there we go. Yes, nice long lashes. I just had a graphic recently that with these longer lashes, they they really help with hooded eyes to kind of open your eyes up a bit. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the same thing again. We're going to take that extra piece and just lay it right on the top to give a little extra volume. Now, I don't generally use anchors a lot, but I want to go over them with you. So every set of lashes comes with 10 anchors. Inevitably, you'll lose some. You're not ever going to use 10 anchors at one time. You guys know I just dropped those tweezers, picked them up, and where did I put them? Okay, found the tweezers. You can buy extra anchors. You drop these all the time, okay? When you're trying to get them on just right, sometimes they don't catch, and so you drop them and you lose them. So I'm going to take them on a pair of tweezers. I'm going to grab just the end, and just to give a little extra stability, you can put them on the inner corner and the outer corner if you find you like that. I find that the liner usually works just good enough for me, that I don't use anchors a lot. But you're going to take it to the end there, and it's going to, you cannot hear it over a phone camera, but it kind of clicks right onto that last anchor there for you. Okay, so let's go ahead and do one on the other side too, just to keep them even. I think I grabbed onto that extra piece that I put up there. There we go. It just clicks on. I can't think of a better word. It kind of grasps right on there. So there you go. Now I'm not going to pull them right off right away because I'm going to wear them for today now. But I am going to tell you, when you finish your lashes, okay, when you finish your day and you're taking off your lashes, put them back away right away. I have lost lashes because I'll peel them off on the couch while I'm watching TV. And I forget, and then they're gone, okay? And these aren't some $2 lashes. You don't want to be losing these quality lashes in the couch, on the floor, people thinking they're spiders on the floor, throwing them out, hitting them, whatever. So you're going to take them off, and first you're going to clean the magnets, okay? And you're just going to take your fingernail and just barely scratch across the surface of those magnets. And sometimes you can even kind of grasp the liner that has peeled off with them, and you can peel it off. It'll come right in a line. But you want to clean your magnets off very gently, okay? And then you're going to put them right back away in your box so that you're not losing them. Okay, if you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out to me, but that is where we start to where we finish with a brand new set of lashes.